All right, we're gonna be watching Inimical. Inimical. All right, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it anymore. Anyway, we're playing Ana. This is Plat 4. I would guess this is on PC on King's Row. I played a ton of Ana. This game on King's Row was very close. We end up losing. What could I have done better? I mostly hover around Plat 1 through 4. The ultimate goal is to make the jump to Diamond and stick. Appreciate any help. Okay, so let's take a look. This is going to be another mini review. I'm only going to watch the first 2 points, and maybe I'll take a look at the last fight as well. So we're going to start here. This is a pretty normal spot, playing phone booth. If you want to be a little more aggressive, you could actually start out here and after Whittle has been checked for, and then see what you can do. I definitely would not step forward like that. Like that little thing, like being out here, is wrong. There's no reason to be out here, right? Just play back. You're chilling. All right, Ramattra wall's up, or shield's up. You don't have to worry about it. This is a mistake, so now you're rotating for no reason. Like, what have you seen that's caused you to think that you want to rotate to the right? Okay, you saw the lineup, you know there's a Ramattra, etc. Like, why would you not continue to play this angle? You were happy being here before, so what has changed that caused you to suddenly go here? A lack of intention with everything that you do is a big reason why people lose, right? They just do things randomly. If you thought this was a good spot, stay here until something happens that makes you think it's not a good spot. Don't just randomly change your position, because this is a weaker position than you were over here, where you can both heal your team and damage the enemy. If they had a Widow or Hanzo, different story. But without that, I think you're perfectly fine playing in that one spot. So right here, we're going to see an early reload. So you see that Junkrat is missing over 75 health right now. You have 8 ammo, you decide to reload instead of healing him. That's suboptimal, right? At a minimum, heal him before you reload, because he could get one shot right now if you're not careful, right? Like a dead-on Helix, for example, would kill him right now with 120 damage. This is just sloppy, you know? Just heal him. Heal him first before you reload. Let's talk about ability usage. You're throwing a grenade here. So when you throw a grenade, do not just throw a grenade to get damage, right? Throw a grenade at the enemy, which is going to result in a kill. If it doesn't, or forcing defensive cooldowns at least. If it doesn't force either one of those things, the grenade is wasted. Is the Ramattra going to die here? No, there's no way the Ramattra dies. He's so far away from your team, right? He just covers behind here. He's good. This is a waste of a grenade, and now you don't have a grenade available. So again, you've rotated away from that spot, even though this is a really good spot, right? You can heal your Orisa, you can attack the enemy team. Why are you rotating over here? Completely unnecessary. And because you're not healing your Orisa, right? You waste so much time. Your Orisa is missing, what, 200 health here? At 200 health here? You're not healing, or you heal one, right? Then you miss that one. Healing over there, even though you don't really need to. Like, they're fine, right? They're missing, like, maybe, like, 25, 30 health right now. Yeah, exactly. They're missing 30 health. This is not a priority compared to your Orisa, who's currently just used Spin, right? And only has Fortify left, if that. And is missing 200 health. You should be healing the Orisa. You don't heal the Orisa. Now the Orisa's got half health and has to give up a ton of space because she's purple. So you're forced to reload. Reheal the Orisa, she used Fortify, which is bad, right? That's a really bad use of Fortify, but it's partially caused by the fact that you didn't heal up the Orisa. If she was at full health, there's no way she uses Fortify right there. This is a really bad use of Fortify and prevents the Orisa from holding the front line, right? One of the things that we learn as we climb is make the game easier for your teammates so they don't end up making mistakes. This Orisa using Fortify here is 100% a mistake. There is no world where that was the correct call to use Fortify. But she did that because she was low, was not healed, and didn't understand why she didn't get healed. So that's why she pops Fortify, right? Which creates a compounding error, because Fortify has a crazy long cooldown, right? She's here, she's like, I haven't gotten healed yet, pops Fortify just so she can poke the choke. This is a mistake. And now, in the next 14 seconds or whatever, 12 seconds, that Fortify is on cooldown, the enemy team can just walk over you and win the game. Throw a grenade, another bad grenade, right? Obviously, A doesn't hit anything, but B, even if it hit them, they probably get back around the corner, right? Don't just spam abilities off cooldown. Also, same thing with sleep, right? This sleep's like better, like you almost hit the Torb here, and if you hit him, maybe he dies here. I still think it's unlikely, and I would have saved sleep personally. But I think the sleep was better. The grenade was bad. You gotta heal your BAP up. See, rotating now, when you take a lot of spam, now you get worried, this is fine, right? I'm okay with this plan. Gotta heal the Ashe. So you have 2 shots here to heal the Ashe. You miss 1 and you miss 2. Aim is going to be a problem for you, right? This is not diamond level aim. This is not even low diamond level aim. You can't be missing shots on your Ashe who's not even dodging. You throw a grenade here because you get impatient. This should never happen. Okay, it's a very common problem I see for lower ranked Ashes or Annas who they miss an evasive target, often like a Genji, for example. They miss like 1, 2, 3 darts and they chuck a nade at them because they're like, screw it, I don't want to aim anymore. I'm just gonna throw a nade. This is a mistake. It is better to lose games by missing darts on people than it is to throw grenades at them, right? Even if that would work temporarily, because it's a bad instinct, like like to train into yourself to throw grenades at teammates who don't need it. Like it's one thing if they're like, for example, the Ramacha's running over your Orisa, yeah, chuck a grenade, that's fine. But in this scenario where you had 3 darts to throw at the grenade at the Ashe and you miss them all, right? And you just dart your here, right? And you throw a grenade. This is a bad instinct, and this will hold you back from climbing sooner or later. You should not do this ever. Shields up. So you rotate back to the phone booth. You got to keep the Ashe alive. So now it's going to test your multitasking. So this is where Annas, right, where all players, but especially supports, really make their money. Okay, in the poke phase, there's not a lot you can do. At the moment where the commitment starts, right, and the pressure ramps up, you are going to distinguish yourself from worse Annas by playing well under pressure. Okay. So let's walk through what do you need to be doing here. Well, you need to be keeping up your DPS. You sort of need to be keeping up your tank, but realistically, your Baptiste is probably going to be focused on keeping your Orisa up. So your priority is keeping the DPS up, keeping yourself safe, keeping the Baptiste up, throwing good grenades, throwing good sleep, and getting ready for Nano. Okay? That's a lot of things to do, but Overwatch is a complicated game. All right? Those are the things you got to be doing right now. So are you keeping your DPS alive? No, because you're not healing the Ashe. Instead, you kind of mess around here for a little bit, doing nothing. Right, you miss. Right, you finally get her. Then you throw a sleep out. Why are you throwing the sleep? Is the sleep out aimed at anybody? Is this light post offending you in some way? Is this something that you need to do? No, like don't throw the sleep. Why are you throwing the sleep? This is just totally right. You're literally just hitting the button to hit the button. Like no one is even on your screen when you throw this sleep out. Right? There's nothing there. There's literally nothing here where you're throwing the sleep. So really, really bad sleep. Your Orisa's purpled. You hit the Ana. This is actually a good grenade, right? You see your team pushing to the right. This is a well-timed good grenade that can result in kills and win a fight. Great. So you try to get kills out here. There's some missing, but that's okay. Yep. Burn people down. You have to reload. Shields back up. But good, right? The grenade was huge. I think that grenade was quite possibly fight-winning. So now, right, let's keep the advantage up. You see the Ashe is extended, so Ashe is the one most in danger, right? She's furthest forward. She has no cover relative to the soldier. You have to be pocketing the Ashe right now. You decide not to pocket her, and then she dies. You have a lot of time to deal with this Ashe, okay? Right there, I'd already be starting to heal her. I'd heal her again, and then you have one more heal possibility / grenade. That would be a scenario where tossing a grenade would be fine, right? Just to burst the heal, because the soldier might kill her. So you had 3 dart opportunities and a grenade opportunity to save your Ashe. You hit none of them. Losing a hero, especially on defense, usually results in losing the fight. So that single thing, just letting your Ashe die there, probably means that you're going to lose the fight, and it's your fault for not healing. Oh man, the grenade's super late. I think you do it to nade yourself, but missing only 70 health, understanding I'm down 1, I save grenade. Because I now need to clutch to take it to offset the fact that I'm going to be down 1, right? As soon as the Ana spawns, they're going to be 5 on 4. I need that grenade to try to get a pick so that we can even the fight out at least. I don't know why you're not shooting. You wait a long time to shoot your Orisa here. Like, you're just staring at her but not shooting. So she's just getting run over. Coalescence is forced, so now you should be looking for sleep, right? I don't know if she's going to pop fade initially or not, depending on, new patch instinct. But I think stepping up right now to sleep is big, right? You sleep the Moira here, huge play. Instead, you're not sleeping. By the way, you also don't have grenade right now because you wasted it. Grenade here would also be extremely useful. You just sit here and then you die, right? This is footage of a support who is doing nothing. Okay, that grenade you threw previous fight won that fight. Great, excellent. Okay, but here, starting from this point, you let your Ashe die, which is a very easy thing to prevent. You waste a grenade, also easily preventable. Then you start getting pushed in. You're not healing the Orisa fast enough, right? I could easily have gotten in 3 darts in the time it took you to get 1. Then you can't get LOS to heal anybody on your team. This is like kind of okay, I understand, but at minimum you should be healing the BAP, right? You could have given up on the Orisa angle and healed the BAP right now. You also could have slept the Moira, okay? Or you could have slept the Ramattra too, but Moira would have been way better. And then you just sit here. You have Nano. You could have nanoed the Orisa here to potentially try to turn the fight. It's unlikely, but if you could sleep the soldier, I would 100% nano the Orisa right now, and try to turn the fight. But then you just sit here and then you die. So if you don't do anything, then you lose fights, right? Like that's just simply just not enough impact. Setting up for second. A little bit of poke going on here. This is fine. Remember, Nano's one of the fastest farming ultimates in the game, so you shouldn't be afraid about using Nano unless you're trying to sync it with like a Genji Blade or something similar, Visor. Everyone here is purple, so let's figure out what you do. You should really just reload right now and chill, right? Or maybe apply a little bit of pressure to the enemy team, but realistically, they're running forward with Vortex and Shield. You pretty much need to back up to here. Maybe here, but realistically, probably here. What do? You shoot a purple Baptiste, you keep shooting him, you shoot lots of darts into purple Baptiste, that's a huge waste. You purple the Ramatra, but it's probably too early. He has too much health right now to die, so I wouldn't actually bother with that. You miss a sleep on a tank, which is really bad. A tank that's running straight at you. Also note that Grenade would have been far more useful healing your teammates who are injured here than the Ramatra, because the Ramatra is obviously not going to die right now. He has block, for example, and the sleep gets missed. You can still pop Nano right now. For example, popping Nano in Eureka so that she can just spin and walk back the Ramatra to try to take space would be a totally legitimate option, except for the fact that you're down one. You're not healing the Baptiste. In fact, you maneuver the Ash between you and the Baptiste instead of going to the right to give yourself LOS to the Baptiste, so the Ash ends up eating your dart. Baptiste dies, you could easily have saved him. Even nanoing him would have been a possibility. Now you're healing your Ash finally. You go in, you nano Orisa. I don't think there's a lot that you can do with that here against 5 people. Again, are you asking the Orisa to kill 5 people right now? Not likely. I don't think that the nano is actually going to save her. You shoot her again when she's purpled. Right? You throw a nade up here, you should go to the right, you should make sure to heal the Orisa. You do not. Instead, you're healing the Bob, which is very sad. As a tank, I would be very sad if you're healing the Bob instead of me. You throw this grenade, right? Throw this grenade and just go to the right and just heal the Orisa. Why are you healing the Bob? Just heal the Orisa. Like, she's even nanoed. Like, you basically double your healing against her, effectively, because she takes half damage. And because you don't save the Orisa, that means that nothing stops the Ramatra from walking forwards. You heal the Bob, even though the Bob disappears. Soldier ends up coming behind you with Visor. Even though you have sleep, you don't turn and try to deal with it at all, and thus you die. Alright, so I hope this is helpful. I mean, obviously this is like a deluge of stuff coming at you, right? But I'm trying to walk you through what are all the different things that you could do differently, right, in order to help yourself win the games, right? A lot of your decision-making, ability usage, positioning, aim has flaws, and that's like a big part that holds you back from getting the diamond, okay? You don't need to do all these things right to get the diamond. Do half of these things right and you'll get the diamond, okay? But there's a large space here for improvement. We're going back to final point to contest. Unfortunate because you don't have any ultimates here except for Window, and they have Torb ultimate, which is pretty strong here. You're going to go to the left, which I don't love, but I think is okay. I generally would like to prefer right side, but I think left side's actually okay. So, Molten Core's popped. You got to keep people up. You don't do so. Alright, so if you see Junker Queen, you're healing. Junker Queen's going backwards. I'm not worried about Junker Queen right now. I'm worried about my Baptiste and my Bastion, because the Junker Queen's basically out of danger now, right? She's running around the corner. She's still got half of her health. She's fine. These two are sitting in lava with only a lamp saving them. I'm nading them right now and healing. You don't do either of those things. You're missing the Junkrat. You missed them twice. Missed once at least. You gotta heal. Don't do ring around the rosies. Okay? The Junker Queen's stepping up. Step out. Right? No one's peeking right now because of Window. You can step out right now to heal the Junker Queen. You waste a lot of time. That's basically 3 darts that you wasted right now, like in terms of opportunity to shoot. So that's 225 health that your Junker Queen could have if you just stepped out right away. So you gotta heal people up. You are. Okay, fight's over. Great. So let's go again. So you decide to go high ground here when your team pushes forward. I don't agree with this. So your team is trying to run down and chase down anybody who might be straggling. I would just go up with them, right? So I'd be playing up here, etc., etc. Okay, my team's not going. Okay, now I go back, right? Now rotate. Now go high ground if you want to. So waiting. It's fine. You reload. This is all fine. I would not be playing up here. I think this is quite dangerous. I would just play back, right? It's not really my job to go up and take that space. You're actually going to make a play here, which I would never have expected. So you're going up here. Junker Queen's doing something crazy in the back line. She pops Coalescence for some reason. I don't know why. She also has Fade here, and then you nade her, and then you double dart her without her fading, which is a huge play, but I would never expect this to happen. I also just realized this sign says fish and chips. I would never expect it to happen in a million years, but somehow you get away with this because this is Plat 4. Like, literally all she has to do is hit shift. Right? Like, let's look at this. Oh, I'm injured? Shift. Okay, I can shift. I can still shift. At any moment in time, I could shift and survive that, but she decides not to. But whatever. You know, other team makes mistakes too. Your Junker Queen dies way deep in the back line. This is going to be pretty tough. Torb's here. Really good opportunity to get a kill. You hit him with a nade. 1 dart here is all you need. Miss. 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 Diamond Annas don't miss that. That was about as easy a kill as you're going to get. You didn't even really need the nade, but You chuck this nade, it's off target. You're gonna jump, which makes you a bigger target in the air. Again, look at this. Right, shooting you, shooting. You jump. That makes you easier to hit, not harder. You should have just dropped off if you're gonna do that. But I don't even think you need the drop off, honestly. I think you could have just retreated in. But dropping is still okay. All right, I would think. I mean, I would strongly have considered nanoing him right there because, yeah, if he dies, this fight's over. So, right, like right now, I think nanoing is not unreasonable. He doesn't have a ton of time left, but I don't want him to die either. And again, being a player down means you're gonna lose. It's there. He's purple. You're still shooting him while he's purple. He's dead. Nano the queen, but she's in bad position. She's too far away to do anything. She needs to use shout just to get in, which basically makes her invulnerable, right? For 200 health plus while she gets in. This nano is really bad. So she's gonna get that kill, which she would have gotten anyway, right? She misses this. She has to charge through with them. Getting kited. Right? That was not a great nano. She would have gotten the kill on the soldier without the nano. You're overextended, too far up. Now they pop nano, and now there's nothing you can do about it. You, by the way, do not have sleep and nade. You wasted nade against that, right? Then you go for the shield, but the sleep. But who cares? You sleep the Ramattra, he just gets woken immediately. Like, this doesn't matter, right? This sleep does nothing of any value. Just save it. Now he gets pushed in. Imagine if you'd sleep right now, right? Nobody wants to mess with the nano Ramattra, so you just sleep him. Bam, fight's won. Instead, you decide not to do that, or can't do that. Junker Queen's gonna go in. You throw this blind nade. It's okay, but the problem is I don't think this Ramattra's gonna die right now. Okay, nobody's able to look at him. I'm stalling this fight out and trying to heal my Junker Queen. That's what you should be doing right now. Healing Junker Queen. You miss sleep again. That when Junker Queen came back, that was a great opportunity to nade. Like, this is a high value nade right now. Healing your Junker Queen, hitting the Ramattra, high value nade at this moment in time. All right. Junker Queen's sitting there, and then this fight's basically over, and, like, what are you going to do now? Now you try to retreat, which is a bad mistake. You're actually going to end up surviving here, but you shouldn't have. You should have died. I think at higher ranks, you would definitely be dead before you can retreat. Okay. Just for funsies, let's look at what the end of the game looks like. So, do you miss the sleep? What happens here? Because you aim the sleep. Oh, you miss it. It goes under his legs, it looks like. Yeah, I think nanoing the Rhine here was fine. Nanoing the Brig here, actually, also, weirdly enough, would have been also fine. Yeah, so we can see the path go under his legs. So you missed that sleep. I mean, that's pretty unfortunate, but, like, one thing is for Ana, just aim at center body mass and then track with the dart. And then at this point, you should have ran around the corner and done a ring around the Rosie versus going straight backwards. Especially with Nailty up. You're safer going to the left than you are going backwards. Right? So you see the Brig manages to get away there. If you stayed in LOS of the Brig, she should easily be able to save you here with 2 packs. That's kind of her fault, but yeah, this is unfortunate. Missing the sleep is devastating. Yeah, you need to land abilities for that to work out. Is the nano good? I mean, it's okay. The problem is he doesn't have shadow right now and he doesn't have charge, so that makes it a lot harder for him to get kills. He really should have gone for the Ana. Yeah, see, like, they're on it landing sleeps, and that's preventing your Rhine from getting any value. Okay, so in summary, number 1 is don't spam nades, right? Don't spam nades, don't spam sleeps, right? Save them for good opportunities. Number 2, keep your teammates alive. That's very important. Number 3, general positioning, right? Making sure that you're in the right place at the right time. And number 4 is just being efficient about your time, accuracy, right, movements, etc. Right, like letting your Orisa die here is devastating. There's no reason that your Orisa should die here, right? Nanoed in this situation with you here, there's no reason that your Orisa should die. That's an easy save. Same thing happened with the Ashe on first point, right? Where the Ashe dies right here, that Ashe easily should have been kept alive. I think those things are really, really killing you. But general efficiency of actions is important, right? You wait a really long time to heal the Orisa there. You could have healed the the Baptiste right now. All right, didn't do that. He walks forwards, and then you end up dying. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully this is helpful.